happy painters, and welcome back to another episode of Painting with Love, and I'm your host and teacher, Natalie. So, alright, thank you for watching the videos and liking them, thumbs upping them, and all that stuff. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I hope you've been learning from these videos and you've been experimenting with color and playing around with your color wheel. So I have another project for you, but before we get into that, I just wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate your questions and comments, and not to worry, we are going to get to everything. I told you this is going to be a long process, and I meant it. So I'm not going to miss anything. It's going to be very thorough. And I know I've had some people ask me if I'm going to teach you how to paint the face and how to blend colors and all that, and I am going to get to that. But right now I just want you to kind of experiment on your own and just play around, get a feel for the paints, get a feel for mixing the glaze and the proper portions and stuff like that. So I kind of want you to just play around, so that's why I'm just giving you a few projects to do. And then we will start on this type of stuff. So, and we will do, you know, like the eye, and I'm going to show you how to draw the eye, and then how to paint the eye. I'm going to show you how to blend colors. I'm going to show you how to pick a color scheme, and then do your whole painting based on that color scheme. So this one is Nicole Kidman. I just finished that 2 nights ago, or last night. And I love it. It's one of my favorites so far. I've really been having a lot of fun playing around with all these different patterns on the face and stuff. I just think it's really interesting. Adds more, it just makes it a little bit more modern and new age, you know. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. It's one of my favorites. Yep. All right, so let's see here. I also wanted to make sure you guys have got painting clothes. I forgot to mention that. You need to have some kind of painting t-shirt, painting pants, painting robe, painting whatever. Jeans, t-shirt, wife beaters, whatever you want to use it. Because I have learned the hard way, and I have ruined many nice items of clothing because I did not wear painting clothes. That way you can just make a mess. Or also get a painting carpet or a painter's plastic from Lowe's or Home Depot, and you can lay that down while you're painting if you don't want to like destroy your carpet or anything like that. And as far as my art table goes, my art table has paint all over it, so just forget about it. I've already made a mess. I've already got paint on the carpet, so I haven't even bought a rug, but I probably should. And I will do that, probably in my next house. Alright, so make sure you do that. So painting clothes, plastic or rugs, something you can use so you won't get paint everywhere and all over your stuff. Alright, so now what we're going to do is a fun color project. But before we do that, this is a new camera, so let me make sure I'm still recording. And there's hair in the front, which cannot be good for the lens. Okay, goody. Too bad it doesn't have a red light on the front, so I know that I'm still recording, like my other one. That's alright, though. Okay, so your painting project. This is what we're going to do next. This is a fun color project. So what we're going to do is you are going to pick out a piece of your favorite fabric, any fabric you have laying around. It can even be from an old shirt or just a blanket, whatever, pillowcase, sheets, anything. Just cut out a little piece of fabric. I'm going to give you different options though, different composition options. So we'll get to that in a second, but first I just want to show you. You're going to pick out any kind of like fabric, okay? Like I just said. So you do that. These are ones that I have. I've already done this a long time ago, but I can't find my my project, so I don't know where it is. So I just drew this up again, and then I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay, so here's another one. So what we're going to do basically is we are going to paint the fabric. You're going to learn to match colors and then play with your color wheel and try to get the values and the tints and the tones and the shades and the complementary colors and all that stuff. So you want to get yourself all your paint, your paint brushes. You want to grab your glaze. You want to get your painting clothes on. Go get a big sheet of paper like this or canvas. I actually suggest like a canvas sheet if you can, or a canvas board, or a thick acrylic paper, watercolor paper, something thick. I'm just drawing it out on this sketchbook to show you. So what you're going to do is, this is one of many compositions here. You're going to glue or paste, like take a glue gun or any type of glue, really should hold down fabric. You're just going to glue that on there, okay? Whichever one you choose. I'm going to show you, you're going to have a whole bunch of options here. But let's say you do this square one. This is the pattern here that we're going to do. So you would draw this up on your paper. Okay, so you're going to glue, this is your pattern. And this box right here around it is the exact match. So let's say I want to do, we'll go with the mushroom one here. Let's say I want to do the mushroom guy. Then I would glue that down on the paper or your canvas. And then right here, I'm going to paint the exact match. Okay, so this little box here is going to be the exact match to this. So therefore, I would paint the pink in here. I would draw a little mushroom. I would paint the turquoise one. I would do that one. Exact match, okay? You just want to draw this up and match it exactly. Now, on the next one, the next box, the third box, area 3, that is going to be your exact complements. So, to look at your complementary color, you need to get your color wheel. And so for pink, pink is in the red family because it's made out of red and white. So complementary from red is green. So you would just, take your color wheel and go straight across from red and green. Red and green. So you would, so the exact complement of pink would be green. So that little area, first you draw your mushrooms again, draw your pattern out, draw everything out first. And then this area, instead of it being pink, now I would do it green. But look at its exact complements. So that means the same value, intensity, all of that needs to be the same. So for that kind of green, it would be more of a lighter green. It wouldn't be a dark green. You would do it kind of a light green, like that's a light pink. So it would be like a light green. Now, complementary of blue-green. So instead of a blue-green mushroom, I would do complementary blue-green, red-orange. Blue-green, line it up so your arrows match. Blue-green, red-orange. So instead of a blue-green mushroom, I would do a red-orange mushroom right there. And instead of the little yellow-green around there, I would do red-violet around the little, right here, area 3, around the little mushroom. So you basically are just doing, you have to really look at the color wheel, you really have to pay attention. Okay, so this one is a yellow-green mushroom. So opposite of yellow-green, complementary of yellow-green is red-violet. So instead of a yellow-green mushroom, I would do a red-violet mushroom. So, and that's going to be the exact complement. So exact kind of, not too dark. You want to match it, intensity-wise, and all that. Okay. Area 4 is going to be opposite values. So, your opposite value is going to be the lightness or darkness of a color. So because these are kind of light, they're more light to medium. I mean, that's kind of dark. It just depends on your fabric. You really have to pay attention. Let's say this light area. So the exact intensity, area 4, opposite values, would be instead of a light pink, it would be like a dark maroon. Okay, so the opposite end. So that's how you do that. And for that blue-green, it would be either dark or light. So you could do either or. You could actually go lighter or darker. But on this one, I would go darker because that's more opposite. This one's kind of a medium tone. This blue-green's kind of a medium tone. So I would go probably darker too. So I would do like a dark blue-green. You see? I know it's kind of confusing. I probably should actually paint this along with you. But I just wanted to quickly show you. Okay, then area 5 would be opposite intensities. So opposite intensity is basically how dull or bright a color is. Intensity is how dull or bright a color is. So again, for the light pink, let's see here, how dull or bright a color is. So that's kind of a dull pink. I mean, it's not too bright. It's kind of dull. So I would say for opposite intensities, this requires some serious thinking. So for kind of a, that's kind of a dull pink, it's not too bright. To get the opposite intensity, I would probably make it darker. That's what I would do for that. I'd make it darker. And to make something darker, you can add black, or you can add, just add black. Or you can add its complement together, but that would neutralize a little bit. Okay, so then area 6 would be return to the exact match. So this would all be area 6. So area 1, area 2, area 1, the fabric, area 2, exact match, area 3, exact complements, area 4, opposite values, area 5, opposite intensities, area 6, return to the exact match. So you're going to try to do that. That's kind of a fun experiment. See, play around with color. So now, these are your different composition options. You have that one, which is kind of cool. It's like a square. I guess I should let you look at it for another second so you really see how I drew it out. It's pretty simple. I mean, if you're a visual learner like I am, then you could probably just look at this and draw it up to scale on whatever size paper you use and whatever size fabric you want to use. You can go bigger, you can go smaller. Doesn't matter, whatever you want, you know. Okay, and that's a square piece, or you can change it up. We can do a triangular piece of the fabric and then just diagonal lines. Okay, so again, that would be another design option, fabric of your own pattern. And that would be area 1, area 2, area 3, 4, 5, and 6. So again, your exact match, exact complements, opposite values, opposite intensities, and return to the exact match. So that's another cool pattern you could do. All right, and the next one you can do is, there's 2 more design options on this one. I have kind of a square one here. So you have your fabric in the middle, area 1. This would be area 2, area 3, 4, 5. So that would be one. Or you could go with a circular option. You could put your circular piece of fabric in the middle there, 1. This would be area 2, area 3, area 4, and area 5, and 6 would be over here, this empty space. So I kind of did an off-centered circle. All right, and another design options, more design options. Cut out your piece of fabric here. Area 2, 3, 4, kind of like puzzle pieces. That's what this one's kind of like. 5, 6. And then here's another one. It's kind of similar to it. You can even make up your own design. You can do whatever you want. I mean, there's so many options. You can just play around. Use your imagination. Just go crazy with it. Have a ton of fun with color. And you really have to think on this one. It's kind of hard, you know, because I always get confused a little bit with intensity and dullness and shade. I mean, sometimes it's confusing. It's very overwhelming. So just be patient. Bear with yourself. I mean, you will get used to painting. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. And that's why we're doing these small little projects right now, because these are really going to help you just identify with color. So when we get into this type of stuff, you're going to be able to just attack it and go crazy. You're going to be like, yeah, now I know how to get these colors. You're going to be able to get your vision out. It really does help. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'll be back and we're going to go over some great information you're going to need to know about composition, design, and color. So get out your notebook, get out your Painting with Love binder with all your clear sleeves, get your pen and paper, and you're going to take some notes because there's some stuff that you really need to know. You need to write this down and add it to all your other definitions of like shades, tones, values, and all that stuff. So we're going to have fun, you guys. I love it. I hope you've been enjoying these videos, and I've got a ton more to share with you. Be patient. This is going to be, I'm doing this for the rest of my life, so I'm not going anywhere. I will be around, and I'm always going to be here to answer your questions and stuff like that. So send me comments. I really appreciate it. We're going to get super popular. I'm going to, get into teaching you how to paint landscapes. We're going to start with like rocks, and we're going to start with something simple like a rock, and then go to something beautiful like a peacock feather. We're going to paint eyes and faces and learn about design. I mean, there's so much to cover. So just, I hope you've been having fun, and stay with me on this wonderful process, and give me some more suggestions and ideas too, and I will work that into my schedule. All right, I love you guys. Peace and love and happy painting. Alrighty, ciao for now.